And we are back at Monday nights, and you'll see by the sparkling lights that things have changed for Mondays. With Chris Jericho in charge, he has brought forth Monday Night Dynamite.
No.
He's hired on some of his friends from AEW, so people that we've seen like the Lucha Brothers and Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, are now officially signed and will be able to compete for the gold. All of the gold, well, the men's gold and the tag gold are now all AEW belts. We are still keeping the women's titles as is for now. But Jericho is bringing the dynamite to Monday nights, and I'm pretty excited about it. How are you feeling tonight, Brock?
Oh, shit. I honestly don't. I honestly forgot the stipulation, so I completely forgot that Jericho could change what he wanted. So I'm honestly lost for words. I don't know what to think right now.
Well, I mean, I don't know. This might be your first time ever seeing the AEW arena. It's looking pretty good. Seeing a huge crowd out here. And to start things off, Chris Jericho himself wants to come out and has a few words to say. I know that he has booked a spectacular end-of-night match with an elimination chamber match between three members of the previous WCW and three members that have been hired on by AEW, so that'll be the main event. But for now, let's hear what El Champion has to say.
I mean, have we heard any word from The Rock since his loss?
No, man. So far, it's like he's turned tail and run as soon as that loss hit him. He's probably, his pride is embarrassed. He's probably just recouping, working out, getting stronger, and going to try to come back with a vengeance at some point. So I think Chris Jericho needs to continue to watch his back.
Oh, yeah, because it's not done. It's not done. Something's going to... Well, until then, Chris Jericho is going to do exactly what Chris Jericho does and be the GOAT at everything he does.
Exactly, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to come up with and how that's going to affect how everything goes, man.
Mm-hmm.
And how about the pay-per-view? I mean, except for that failed last match, but I do have to say I did enjoy that retake match that we did, and we published the following day of the pay-per-view. It was very well put together, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I loved them versus us. And people from AEW came and destroyed. Like, Jericho beats Jake. Moxley beat Ray. You guys came to play, and you took it home.
Definitely. Well, I mean, it almost felt like that's what Jericho was gearing for all last month by bringing in his compatriots to try to help reestablish the brand, to build back Monday nights to what they could be again, what they were in the past. I mean, The Rock was doing a pretty fair job, but you have to admit, last month was fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now with full control over the entire show to do whatever he wants with it and bringing in the new people that he's bringing in to cover for stuff, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some releases coming in the following month as well. Maybe some the loser has to leave the company type matches might be happening this month.
Ooh.
But for tonight, it's all titles. So we have the women's title up first. Then the Midcard title, which is now the TNT Championship instead of the Intercontinental, and then the NXT Women's Champion and the Tag Champions will also defend their titles tonight.
Now, are we gonna see the cross-brand Midcard champion John Moxley here tonight?
Not tonight. We will see him compete throughout the month, but he won't be defending the belt because, as we know, that belt is only defended at the pay-per-views. As it is a cross-brand, you'll need to come up, or your show will need to come up with a challenger for the next pay-per-view.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can get any higher up in a top spot than you right now, Chris Jericho. I mean, being the top superstar, to be holding the AEW championship here on Monday nights, and running the whole show. Pretty crazy amount of power that one man can have.
Oh yeah, and like you said, he's actively competing on the roster as well. I mean, he's got many hats.
He is the consummate professional. He is Le Champion. Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
So,
all right, so what do we got first?
Up first is the number one contender, Asuka, facing Paige in a submission match for the Women's NXT Championship.
Oh, shit.
Definitely, this is going to be fire. Both women well known for having pretty decent submission skills. Paige having come back after surgically repaired neck when people thought she would never be competing again, did a run with ECW for a while before landing a good footing on WCW, capturing that title last month, and now has to defend it against Asuka, who's a new challenger to this division, but had many a run-in with the current world champion Rhea Ripley.
I mean, yeah, we had big dreams for Paige on ECW. Her character fit the bill so well, but she came back from retirement and she signed with us after doing a little skit with the WWE. But she's calling Monday nights home, and we couldn't be more happy for her.
Well, that's it. We very much appreciate the opportunity of being able to work with her, and given the fact that she was no longer under contract, we couldn't say no. And she's really proved herself. I really thought that the tag team of her and Nikki Cross would have done a lot more to go than they have. I believe they tried, though. They fought very hard to try to get those women's tag titles twice, I believe. So, but Paige seems to be the higher success of the pair currently. Yeah.
But I just want to say congratulations to Monday on bringing home the prestigious women's tag titles after 6 months.
Yes.
So Asuka could be a double champion here tonight, correct?
That's true. She'll have that tag team championship with Kairi Sane, her tag team partner from the Kabuki Warriors, and she could also be bringing home this NXT Women's Championship.
Now I gotta ask, going into that tag title match, what kind of pressure was on Asuka, and what pressure is on her tonight to becoming a future two-time champion?
Well, I mean, there's definitely a lot of pressure on her because she challenged so many times for the main title and was never really able to achieve that dream. So I think that now being in the mid-card run, it's probably at least a little bit easier on her, but she also hasn't been watching the women in this division, so she's not really all that familiar with everything that Paige can bring to the table. So I think Asuka's just got to keep her eyes on the prize and watch out for sneak attacks from Paige, because she can be a very devious superstar.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought that drop kick hit. There you go.
Cranking that neck.
Oh, there you go. I'm just glad that she isn't going for the early pin. They would have went for it by now.
I agree.
Ooh.
Dropping that elbow. Working that back of Paige. Her head already looking a little bit worse for the wear.
Ooh, they go into that guillotine.
Going for the choke, but not quite enough yet done to Paige to make her submit at this juncture.
Ooh.
No, couldn't go with the bridge. It's a submission match.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You did say it was a submission match. That is correct. Ooh, Paige hitting her comeback.
Yep, she's definitely bringing the noise. Picking Asuka up. Whipping her down and, ooh, drop to
Nice.
a hold.
Yep. Ooh.
Knocking Paige out to the floor and showboating a little bit. Keep in mind, again, submission match. There is no count out, but you do need to get your opponent in the ring to get them to submit.
I mean, I guess it's good that Asuka's going for the head of Paige, because of course the Asuka lock really focuses on the neck, and she chokes you out and everything. So, I mean, I gotta ask: do you think it's pointless for somebody like Asuka to go after another limb besides the head and neck when her finisher, in fact, attacks your face, neck, and chin?
Well, I mean, I don't think going after a spot that's already somehow weakened on a superstar is never a bad move, because even if your finisher is something else, you could still get them to tap out to just a leg lock or an arm bar if that area is damaged enough. So I say target whatever you can, whatever looks weakest. Don't just rely on your strengths, but rely on strategy as well.
Okay.
Paige having a little difficulty getting Asuka up.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice maneuver by Asuka. She's calling for it. She's calling for a comeback, I think. I don't know why she's not triggering it. Snake Eyes in the corner, but she's going to run out of energy for that comeback.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
Asuka rolling out as Paige lets loose that Banshee scream.
There you go, nice reversal.
Oh, and a nice reversal by Paige as well. Boom, slamming her right into the table. Asuka gets the better of Paige in that contest, rolling around.
Oh, nice.
Knock you out. Dropping Paige on the outside.
It seems like, as of lately, a lot of superstars are favoring the outside.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a weapon, right? You can actually use the environment to your advantage in these types of matches. Yeah. Apologize for the technical difficulties for a second.
Picking her up. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Isn't that the Texas Cloverleaf, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe it is. But Asuka kicking out of that one like it was nothing. Oh, favoring that back just a little bit.
Just a little bit. This ain't going to be good. Paige is... if you were to ask me, I think they're both evenly damaged. Asuka with the orange body, yellow head, and Paige with the yellow body, red head. So I think they're both kind of equally damaged.
Well, at this point, it can be anyone's game, and each one has a finisher. Each one's about the same amount of stamina, too.
There you go. Does Paige have a submission?
I'm pretty sure she does. I mean, she did the Texas Cloverleaf, which is a submission, but I don't know if she has a submission finisher, but...
There you go. going crazy, bruh.
Well, it's definitely a contest of wills going on here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Did we see a new champion? Oh, fuck. Asuka takes it.
Asuka gets that NXT Women's Championship away from Paige. And so Asuka is now a 2-belt champion.
Damn. I honestly was hoping that Paige was going to bring it home here tonight. It just seemed right that Paige was going to win this, but I've been wrong. Look at the pay-per-view. I was wrong on a lot of them.
But she was well fought, man. She busted her ass to try to retain that title, and she did a really good job, all things considered.
Oh yeah. So I feel like Asuka feels at home at this division.
Well, I think more than at home, I think she can rule this division, much like Shayna Baszler before her. Keep in mind, Shayna went to the main division and challenged Rhea and lost. And she's challenging her again tonight. And
we haven't seen Shayna in a little bit, so...
Well, last week when she won that number 1 contendership battle royale.
Correct. But when she first signed, she was active, like, a lot. But then, of course, we had to get, the doctors and everything to look at her problem because she was constantly coming in red health. But she was winning all the time, so we had to figure it out. But so to see her have that number one contender. Yeah.
So, it's a totally different division, and I think Rhea is a different type of beast. She's just not quite prepared for that type of challenger, I think. That's something that she's probably striving towards. It's probably her Goku, Yeah. Up next, we have for the newly minted TNT Championship belt, AJ Styles, who won his number 1 contendership last month, is facing Roderick Strong for the belt.
Awesome. Now we know at Them versus Us, MVP fought and defeated Roderick Strong. Is that something that someone... Now, I don't want to say MVP isn't within the caliber of Strong, but with someone with the career that he has had so far, A, do you think he considers MVP within his league? And B, do you think the loss is something that he chalks up as going back to the drawing board, or he's just wiping right under the rug?
Well, I think the one thing he's going to keep in mind is no matter what, he's a champion on this brand, so he's going to try to not let it bother him too much. But, it's got to bother him to be beaten by what he probably considers an old-timer, a part-timer, someone that should be wrestling every once in a while, in a big match somewhere, but not of his caliber. So it does definitely got to make you question. And now he's up against AJ Styles, who's at the top of his game.
Yep. Oh, nice. Sweet. There you go.
Picks him up and drops him right back down. Roderick giving as good as he's getting.
What's Styles going to do?
Well, Styles needs to do what... this is also just, a no-holds-barred match. So he could technically use any weapons, use this table behind him, the steps, whatever it takes to get your opponent to tap.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Showboating.
Well, they don't call him Strong for nothing. But, AJ is phenomenal.
That's true.
Right to the corner post to the face. Look at that apron. Isn't that not a beautiful apron?
That is pretty beautiful, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, there you go.
Working that leg. Can go for a calf crusher. So definitely working that leg is a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Roderick there, I think, luckily, I thought he had given AJ a little too much time to breathe, but going for the suicide dive, boom,
oh!
For the center ropes,
slides. Let me ask you, from every wrestling brand that you've watched, it doesn't need to be a suicide dive, but who had, in your opinion, the best tope suicida?
S.A. Rios.
Okay.
At least for me, like back when he wasn't in WWE for long, but when he was, it was crazy.
So what was his go-to suicide dive?
I was just a moonsault over the top rope. I might even a double moonsault. I can't remember. It was so long ago, but he had this long, fiery hair, so that when he would spin and fly, yeah, it was beautiful.
Ooh.
A near fall on AJ Styles. AJ Styles looking pretty hurt. Roderick, not much in the way of damage on him.
So what you're saying is Roderick Strong is the inaugural Monday Night Dynamite's TNT champion.
Yep, the mid-card title.
Okay. So
So we just replaced the Intercontinental belt with the TNT belt because AJ Styles was already scheduled to fight him for the Intercontinental Championship. So just because the belt change doesn't mean that the opportunity should be lost.
Okay, perfect. Ooh.
Really working that arm, but AJ Styles reversing like crazy.
Strong has no body damage at all.
Yeah. Looks like AJ's calling for Styles clash.
Oh no!
Getting his head just a little bit hurt, but is it quite enough? Nope.
No.
Roderick kicking out, keeping this match alive.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
Boom! Dropping the knee on Roderick's face.
Oh yeah, now he's getting damaged. There you go, work that back. No, I will say though, in my opinion, old school Kane had the best sidewalk slams that I've ever seen.
That is true. That is true. It's a big signature move of his. I always think of it whenever I see a sidewalk slam.
Yep, same here. 1, 2.
Ooh,
nope.
Near fall with 2, but AJ almost ready for another signature and finisher. Roderick looking a little worse for the wear. Not quite as bad as AJ, but still.
I mean, boom. So let me ask you, from the time the TNT title was introduced in AEW to where it is now here tonight, who was the better champion? Cody Rhodes, Brody Lee, Strong, or future AJ Styles?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, if AJ Styles can get it, I think he has the potential to really put a name to it. But so far, I think Cody. Cody has put the most on it.
Ooh, there you go. 1, 2. Nope.
Not quite enough.
Come on.
Like I said, they call him Strong for a reason. They don't call him Roderick kind as tough.
Kind of tough. Whoop! Snapmare. Working the back.
Yep. Vintage Styles going outside. Going to call for the phenomenal forearm. This could be it. This could be what finishes Strong off once and for all.
Oh, Jesus.
Going for that cover.
Oh yeah, this might be it.
1,
This might be it.
2, and 3. Roderick has lost the TNT title. AJ Styles, technically really the inaugural champion, because, I mean, although Strong came in a champ, he never really even held the new belt.
Damn. Well, congratulations, Styles. You won it. You did a very good job. You fought hard, strong, defended it very, very hard. But at the end of the day, just that forearm was too phenomenal.
Exactly. Pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic showing by AJ Styles. Strong also. Very strong showing, I have to say. Pun intended.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the better man won. Unfortunately for Roderick, he was not the better man.
Correct. Damn.
Here is your winner, and new
The Phenomenal.
AJ Styles.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Damn, that belt looks good on him, though.
It does, man. Bright, shiny. Up next, we have, because normally they only defend it on a pay-per-view, but the pay-per-view last month was us versus them. DDP and Sting are going to defend against the number one contenders from last week, the Young Bucks, tonight on Dynamite in a tables match.
Damn.
So no love lost between these two teams, two different brands, old school versus new school. Going to be a contest for the ages. Do you think DDP and Sting have enough to beat back these young, brash punks?
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like DDP and Sting's time as champions has surpassed them by a couple weeks. I don't think that, and I think they proved it too against the fact that it took a count out for them to leave with some dignity. I feel like it just, I don't know, the fact they couldn't keep up with the All-American Americans makes me think that they aren't going to bring it out here tonight. I feel like time has crept up and it's time for them to fully retire.
Wow, I mean, looking at them move with the speed and agility they seem to right now, not looking too old.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, of course, because when Brock says it, it's not fucking true. Brock is always proven wrong. I mean,
I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I think that was a pretty shitty old guy tactic to use a count out to win or draw. I've seen them do that a couple times too. Go into a draw with a count out. It's just it feels too cheap for people of prestige. So
that's exactly what I was just about to say. People with the caliber and the great career as these two men shouldn't be the last of their few matches be counted as countouts.
Exactly.
It's not them, but it's a slap on their tag team title reign.
It's a tarnish to the legacy.
Yes. So I feel like it's time to pass it on to some young bucks of the game.
I totally agree, man. I think it might be time for these two to finally step back and retire. But I mean, imagine if, dominant WCW tag team retains their championship in this match tonight. Definitely brings more legitimacy to the old school.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because with the situation that's going on right now, with this brand, I feel like there's going to be There's going to be three types of fans: fans of the old school, fans of AEW, and fans that just don't care. They just like what you produce. And I feel like the people that are more for the old school are going to have that much love for what's going on Monday if people from WCW hold the titles of AEW.
Definitely. But I mean, so far it's looking like youth is ruling the roost.
Yeah. Oh, getting the table.
First table in the ring. Is he going to set it up or put it in the corner or just leave it on the ground? And Nick not knowing how to grab a table from outside.
Oh, Sting DDT. There you go.
DDP doing a stalling suplex on Matt Jackson in the ring.
Ooh.
Sting tossing Nick back into the ring. So now both team old school here, showing the youngins how it's done. Sting gonna prop that table up in the corner, getting all set up and ready to go.
Oh no.
Nick reverses out of that one, goes after Sting, somehow gets trapped in this weird dimensional vortex.
That's what Sting does.
Fucking 2K.
Oh God, we love it.
And neither Sting nor DDP know what to do.
Oh!
Matt Jackson kicking ass and
Uh-oh.
goes for that moonsault.
Moonsault! Ooh.
Lands it on DDP, but it's not a regular match. You can't pin after that. You've got to toss your opponent through a table. Matt pile driver on DDP. Sting not sure still how to get Nick out of this weird predicament he's found himself in.
Oh, but he could still win it without his brother's help, though.
He could.
Oh, no.
Oh. He could also lose it right here. It's a 2-on-1 assault. DDP gonna hammer that home. Oh, nope. Just gonna set it up right in the middle of the ring. Maybe he's thinking it'll trigger Nick to come out of his trance.
Sensing his brother's in trouble might kick him out of it. Uh-oh. He's like, no, get back there. I was doing something.
Now everybody seems to be in a state of confusion, not quite sure. Oh, and Sting knocking the only one that can actually be put through the table outside of the ring.
See, they want to attack him, but they're like, oh, it's not ethical,
it's like,
though.
we don't know what to do. He's stuck in the ring. Now it looks like DDP is finally going to focus on Nick. Try to get Nick back in the game. Somehow in this other... What's going on with Matt?
Oh, the Young Bucks.
And the Young Bucks take it because DDP was trying to get Nick back into reality that enabled Matt to sneak up on Sting and put him through the table.
Damn. Oh, the Young Bucks are the first,
AEW Tag Team Championship champions on Monday nights.
So far, it seems like the current champions are all losing their championships.
So far.
Wow.
But I mean, totally makes sense that two actual AEW alum hold these belts.
Oh yeah.
Although now that that AJ Styles is holding that TNT championship, maybe Cody Rhodes will come a calling for that belt that was once his.
Now the question: due to the rule of 2020 in the cross brands, does this mean this is the end for DDP and Sting?
Yes. They are out. They are no longer a part of either WCW or AEW brand. They are retired. Their last chance title runs have been utilized. So no more of them, at least until the next game.
Damn.
And up next we have, as we were discussing earlier, Shayna Baszler against Rhea Ripley in a last woman standing match to determine the women's championship.
Now Rhea is the current champion, correct?
Yeah, Rhea's current champion. She's beaten Shayna in the past, and she's going to face her again here tonight.
I mean, what does that say, though, that you were dominant in the mid-card division, and then you go up to the world division, and you can't catch a break?
I would call that unfortunate more than anything else.
I mean, with the status of Shayna Baszler, who is a former cage fighter, coming here, she dominates the women's mid-card division, just runs through everybody, and then drops it to go to the world division and just gets her ass beat.
Well, I mean, it happens to everybody. I mean, look at Ronda Rousey. You know, how many fights she had before she finally took a loss. And that really hit her hard. She was of the mindset she could never be defeated. And it helped her for quite some time. But at one point, no one's going to remain undefeated forever.
Right.
Eventually, if you keep pushing it, someone's going to come around who's going to knock you out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Shayna, she hasn't really been able to do that with Rhea. Nobody has, really. Rhea is the longest reigning champion on Monday nights.
Damn.
She's been our women's champ since day one. I think she lost maybe 2 matches, but then won them back right in the rematch. So it wasn't even like a full month apart that she was missing it. The rest of the time, she's been champ.
Ooh, there you go. I mean, so do you think that Chris Jericho changing a lot of stuff, does that change the atmosphere that is the old school brand?
Yes and no. I think what it does is it bridges the gap between generations a bit. Because Chris Jericho's old school too. Right. I mean, a lot of the stuff that he brings to the table, a lot of the stuff that you see in AEW is a mixture of the old school and the new school. And that's what I think makes it work.
Okay, perfect. Ooh, Jesus!
Huge kick to the head of Shayna Baszler.
Oh, there you go.
Shayna tossed over the rope. Ooh, drop kick, knocking her out. Boom.
Oh, nice. Nice double leg takedown.
MMA work of Shayna Baszler.
It was a beautiful double leg takedown. And Shayna, oh, Jesus.
But I mean, Ripley, man, she's just a beast. Manhandling you.
Yeah. I will say, though, if you remember correctly, when I first started commentating with you on this, I knew of Rhea, I knew her face, but I didn't watch her stuff until you brought her in. And I said since day one, I never liked her. And 6 months later, she's fucking phenomenal.
I know, man. I know. So much potential in there. Up to a 3 count so far with Rhea.
I mean, if you were to compare her to, like, a male legend or a male superstar that's in the game today, who would you compare her to?
I would think of Rhea Ripley as a mixture between Kane and The Undertaker. And Shayna, like I've said since the very beginning, I see a lot of Randy Orton in Shayna. Yep. Just the way she wants to dismantle you and take you apart piece by piece and just hop out of nowhere and make you submit. Yeah. You know, it's not an RKO, but it's still the same principle. It's a predator striking its prey.
She can hit it whenever she wants.
Exactly, man. And just the cunning way that she moves like she's stalking prey. Just like Randy. And Rhea, she's just huge and manhandles you and tosses you around like you're nothing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
A big spear from her, too. But, that doesn't keep Shayna down for long.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Rolling around on the outside. Shayna deciding to let the ref count it.
For how long? Or if she's even going to let him finish. 5.
Up at 6.
And she's up.
Back in the ring, and Shayna, not paying attention, just lets Rhea right in.
Oh,
Huge kick, knocking her the fuck out. Oh, boom, a huge stalling suplex. Rhea has a finisher. Shayna is very close to his signature. Or rather, has a signature. Very close to a finish. 8 count for Shayna.
Oh, that's
Shayna
the long
gets up on 9. Heaving Rhea over the top rope. If this was a Royal Rumble situation,
Yep.
Shayna would have won.
Yep.
Not sure what the intelligence is behind making your opponent stand up and running back into the ring.
Yeah, because then that shit'll happen to you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Clubbing blows from Rhea Ripley, knocking Shayna back down to the ground, and another big
jeez.
kick to the face. Ground and pound. Working that
There you
neck.
go. Yeah. So let me ask you, who's been in both divisions, male and female, who's been the biggest shocking rise to fame for Monday Night Nitro?
Oh.
Not
Riptide.
this.
The fastest running rising star of Nitro?
Yes.
I think Rhea,
Yes.
just because of how long she's held the belt. Other than that, I think Tommaso Ciampa had a really huge run.
Yeah, Tommaso did, yeah. And so did Brian, too. Brian had
Yeah,
it
Daniel
in,
Bryan had a really great run. Shit, we haven't seen Bryan in a while.
There you go. The first champion to retain.
Yeah, and Rhea retains. And now we have our main event of the evening, an Elimination Chamber match for the #1 contendership for the AEW champion.
Oh, perfect. Damn, so this is like 3 old school versus 3 new school.
Definitely, man. We have Randy Orton versus Hangman Page versus Edge versus Kenny Omega versus Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre.
Damn.
So starting us off is one from each side. We have Hangman Page from AEW and Randy Orton from WCW.
So for the people who don't know, give us a quick rundown of who Hangman Page is and what is his fighting style and what kind of threat is he?
Well, he's definitely an old Southern boy, a lot like Stone Cold. Very much bucking the authority, who likes a good drink, is a scrapper, and he's always able to bring 120%.
Damn.
Kenny Omega's the next up, so Team AEW are going to have 2 men in the ring, but keep in mind, this is not a team sport.
Right.
It doesn't matter what show you were on or who your friends were. In here, it's every man for himself.
Yeah. Oh, Randy's stopping that.
Ooh, Hangman, big powerbomb, dropping Randy Orton on his back. Kenny Omega just shaking it off, taking a measure. Ooh. Boom, and a huge maneuver onto Hangman Page. But Kenny taking advantage of Randy Orton not paying attention, delivering a nice Samoan drop, roll, some sort of maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Hangman taking advantage of Omega not paying attention, taking him down a peg, and then switching back to Randy Orton as Edge comes on to the scene.
Perfect. He rated RKO back together.
Oh, unfortunately, his first target is Randy Orton.
God damn it! I just gotta stop speaking.
It's kind of funny because Hangman and Kenny Omega were a tag team in AEW for a while, and they recently broke up. So it's like two different tag teams in the ring, but it's still a free-for-all. And the former tag teams split up and fought with one another, so very similar storylines going on here.
All right, what is your prediction? Who is next? Which team?
I'm gonna say Cody.
Okay.
And that's just because I forgot Drew was there. Damn it.
Your mistake has sullied you.
Yeah. Only a 2 count on Edge. Edge and Kenny, both Canadians as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd be good with either, but in this one I'm pulling for Kenny Omega just because I think he needs a decent opportunity.
Oh, yeah, and to face the caliber of who's from the original WCW here, I feel like that would be to see a bunch of great matches with him with the likes of Randy Orton, with him with the likes of Drew McIntyre one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty great.
Well, even Edge versus Kenny Omega, like a battle for the North.
Oh, that would have been a 3 count.
Almost, but not quite. Cody Rhodes looking like... Oh, Drew just taking him to the woodshed. Edge working with Randy off on the side. Then goes back at Cody.
Nope, Cody says... Sorry, Kenny says no.
Yeah, Kenny and Hangman fighting one-on-one, former tag team partners.
I mean, in your opinion, between the two of them, who is the bigger threat in this match, Kenny or Hangman?
It's a tough call, man, because they were both very, very good. It really depends. All it takes is one good maneuver. And they know each other really well, too, so that makes it even more difficult to ascertain, because they've learned and seen what the other can do, so they're kind of prepared. They're better prepared for each other than they are for any of their other opponents.
Right. Ooh, Cody working on Edge. Oh, Jesus.
Man, Cody, those pants are shiny.
Not as shiny as Trish's.
That's
Jesus
true.
Christ. Oh, nice.
Oh, chops on Edge.
So let's focus on Cody Rhodes. What do you think his thought process when Chris Jericho pitched him the idea to basically invade Monday night?
I think he loved it, man. I think he loved the idea of taking over Monday nights. You know, AEW having been the Wednesday night show, dominating against NXT for so long that now they'll actually compete with WWE again.
I mean, that's got to be weird, though. Like, what he did was basically like leaving your parents' house because you were mad with their rules, no matter whether they were fair or not. And then you try to make it right on your own, and then you come back. That's how I see this as right now, and I think Cody's going to...
It's WWE they were with before, right? Not WCW.
Yeah, correct.
But, I mean, to me, it's more like you were living with your parents and you moved out, and now you've bought your uncle's house, and you're living
Touche. Like, you're drunk. You're drunk one that spent all his money and now he lost it. And then you were like, you know what? I'll buy it from you.
That's it, exactly. Don't worry. I'll save the mortgage. You can live in the garage, Graham.
Just don't touch my beer, Graham. Just don't touch my beer, Uncle.
The beer's mine.
Awesome. So Hangman Page is out.
It's 1 man down, 5 to go. Oh no, it was only a 2 count on Drew. Drew's still in the match.
And this is the #1 contender for Jericho's world title.
Yep, it is now the AEW world title, no longer just the world title.
Correct. Oh, nice.
Oh, and the ref knocked out. If the ref is not up to count, then your
Oh,
pins
Jesus.
mean nothing. That was a huge maneuver by Cody on Kenny Omega. Going for the pin again. Ref going for that count, but taking his sweet freaking time getting there. 1, 2. Kenny
Nope.
is not eliminated yet. Someone needs to go through the glass. Oh, almost.
Jesus.
Oh, clubbing blows by Drew. Kenny
Float
just
over.
breathing slow and steady on those ropes, just chilling out.
And Cody with the float over DDT on Randy Orton.
Well, that's like a rivalry in the making right there. Randy versus Cody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Former teammates now.
Yep. Legacy.
Yep. Oh, nice drop kick by Cody. Oh, stunner attempt by Kenny was thwarted by Drew. Now Edge getting involved. DDT on the steel outside the ring. Edge goes for the cover. Only a 2 count. Canada did not defeat Canada yet.
I just gotta ask, how would it have been differently if Cody Rhodes switched spots with Zack Ryder and Cody Rhodes was in Edgehead and Zack Ryder was a part of Legacy?
Oh my. Well, I mean...
Oh my God.
Oh, and Kenny Omega is eliminated by Drew McIntyre. Edge getting back into the ring, going one-on-one with Drew.
Ooh, nice.
Slamming his face down on the rope. Oh, Randy going avalanche.
Oh, is it an RKO?
Nope. Oh. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
got 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, that was a lot of back and
Oh.
forth. Oh,
Oh, and Drew sneaking in for the pin. It's like, why are you breaking it up, Edge? It's an elimination. Oh.
okay, there we go. There we go.
This is where Team WWE disseminates.
Yep. Oh. Oh, God. Cody would have been out.
Oh. Cody clubbing on Edge, going for a submission. Orton almost getting Drew McIntyre to tap, or to pin.
Thought that was it.
Edge fighting out of that submission from Cody. Looks like Randy's calling for an RKO. Edge smartly keeping his distance. Boom, and Drew is bleeding and covered. And he's out.
Damn. Randy's got a finisher, Edge has the signature, and Cody has nothing.
I'm surprised that Randy didn't use it right there and just take care of Edge right away.
Ooh.
But I guess it makes sense. Maybe he thinks that Cody's younger and maybe has a bit more stamina, so is the one that could last longer, so he should take him out first.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least with him out of the way, he can go out there with him.
But is he going to go for the RKO and the pin?
I don't know. I would love to see him go through the glass. That's not where the glass is, boys. Go through the glass.
Oh!
Randy flubbing that one. Oof. Getting pitched into the chains himself.
Randy's like, I'm not dealing with this. Nope, never mind. Sorry, I'm not.
Randy took a couple too many hits to the fence there.
Oh, yeah.
tossing Cody back in. Edge, like, getting real tired of his shit.
Are they going to work together, though? This is the question.
Edge smartly just setting him up so that Randy could dismantle him.
Oh, nice.
Randy
No, never
sneaking
mind.
one in on Edge. Gotta never let your guard down around the Viper, man.
Oh, there you go.
Bang, dropping him down.
Oh, everyone's got at least one finisher. Oh. Between the three of these guys, who would you love to see go up against Chris Jericho for the world title?
Edge or Orton, which is what we're going to have, either one or the
Yep.
other. I mean, Edge, I've always been a huge Edge fan. It'd be nice to see two Canadians going for the gold, but, I mean, Orton as well. Although Orton's already had an opportunity against Jericho.
Right.
So, yeah, I'd have to say Edge just because of that.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
Not quite enough. Tossing Randy outside and then back inside.
Back inside.
Doing this little back and forth dance that they tend to do.
Oh, yeah.
It's like peacocks, right? Huge move by Randy.
Uh-oh. Vintage Randy Orton.
Yep, going for that spike DDT on Edge. Will that be enough to keep Rated R Superstar down?
I don't think so.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, finally.
It's finally
Finally.
got one right. Oh, pitching him out.
But see, Randy has two finishers in the bank, and Edge has one signature, so I don't know. I feel like it's going to go more toward Randy Orton's way on this one.
Well, he is the Viper, man, and he can just pop one out of nowhere. He's got two in the chamber.
Yep.
If I was a betting man, I would put my money on Randy Orton as well. I just want Edge to win. He's the Canadian, and right now he's the underdog. Although I don't know, Randy's a bit more damaged in the chest area, and one good spear, although Edge missed it. Nice. Tornado DDT from Edge in the corner. Huge suplex.
Oh!
Putting more damage to Randall's back. Gonna wrench that neck a little bit. I'm sure he's going, how's that feel, Randy? How's that feel, Randy?
Edge is exhausted.
And Randy looks as fit as ever, going for another spike DDT on the Rated R Superstar.
Ooh. I think this might be it.
Now, if Randy was smart, he would have at least hit one of those finishers.
Yep.
Because I don't think Edge can tap to just anything. You need to at least hit a finisher or two on him.
Ooh.
Reversal, but nice kick to the face of Randy, bringing him down, going for that quick cover. Only a 2 count. Randy biffing that punch, but reversing what Edge was going for. Edge able to reverse. Boom, with a big kick. Throwing Randy on the outside. Gonna damage him out on that steel. Nope. Randy Orton able to reverse that, get Edge back into the ring.
Oh, come on.
Throwing Edge out this time. No, Randy's going to go outside and throw Edge back into the ring. Wow, that was a total guess. I was right. Now Randy doesn't know. What should I do? I'm so confused. He's my friend, but he's my enemy. But he's my friend. I'll go fuck him up some more.
A little bit. One RKO will do it, though.
Boom! Another RKO by Randy Orton. And Edge kicks out of an RKO.
Jesus Christ. Good thing he has 2 more in the bank.
Another big kick, knocking Randy Orton down. Only a 2 count there as well. Edge better not fuck up again. Choking him down on that mat.
Oh, nice reversal.
Oh, Randy getting him in the corner. Edge not able to reverse it. I don't know why Randy is going and putting him on backwards. Going for a suplex instead?
Oh, shit.
A superplex on Edge, or super backdrop on Edge. Oh, Edge able to reverse, throwing Randy outside. Spear on the outside, going for the cover.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Edge takes it. He will be our number 1 contender for Chris Jericho's AEW Championship at the pay-per-view. In the meantime, we're going to see more crazy angles as AEW invades the Monday Night Dynamite. And we're going to see more and more hot action coming up this whole month long. So I, as always, need to thank my broadcast partner for joining me on this new adventure. And I hope to see you guys all on the next Monday Night Dynamite. Peace.
Peace.